Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to December here on the Saving Uncle Pete series here on Oak Bridge Farm. Just checking out the sheep this morning, looking at the quality of the bale, the wool pallet they're putting together over there. I don't see anybody floating this morning, which is good. That was really weird the way we ended off yesterday. It seems like as the day goes on, the things get stranger and stranger here with the sheep. And I think floating is part of it. All right, we got a little bit of work lined up for us. I say this morning, it's already 10 o'clock. It was so dark and pretty chilly out this morning that I kind of just hung back. I just kind of hung back and probably drank too much coffee, to be honest with you. But anyways, so we got a couple cultivation contracts lined up right away. David needs our help. He's got a small field that needs cultivating, and of course, Walter's in for a cultivation contract also. So we got about, I'd say about $30,000 worth of contracts lined up. And at which point we are then 100% going to be applying some money to our loan. To Pete's outstanding balance, I guess I should say. It's not our loan, it was Pete's fault. Yeah, so we'll start getting that paid down. Look at that tight corner. I had a whole bunch of people thank me for the great work I did here on the memorial as they were as we were at the potluck down at the church last night. That was great. I'm glad I got that done. They were all very appreciative. Oh wait, I should make sure that I know where I'm going. Yeah, so this I think it looks like David's lot is sort of the one. It's kind of like over by the. What do they call that? It's like a Jersey crossing or whatever, where you got to go through the water to get across the field. I think it's just down in that little area there. I did not. So when we left yesterday, it was about 4 o'clock. It was already pretty dark, 4:30 or whatever. It was very tempting for me to grab those fertilizing contracts and go rip them off, just to collect the money. I did not. I didn't know that was I didn't feel like it was in keeping with everything that we're doing here in this series. It's easy for me to just quickly rip some contracts, slow the time down, and get them done, but I wasn't going to do that. So those contracts have now gone by the wayside. Walter and Katie got somebody to do the work for them already. I'm not purchasing the stone picker. It's tempting, but I just don't see. There's just no upside. Like, yeah, I can get the stone picker. I can do the work, which is fine. We can get paid for the contracts. They're not the fastest jobs. Inevitably, we would be leaning on one of the local kids to run the tractor for us. But I don't. There's no like. I mean, I can sell off the stone from it, but it's just not worth anything. So yeah, man, somebody's got to go in there and take care of the weeds in that field. Yeah, so the stone pickers, I don't know, whatever. I say it's not on the menu right now, but you never know, that could change. So we're going to see for the first time how this machine works as a cultivator. My guess is that provided I don't turn it on, oh God, does this field look like it needs to be cultivated? Nobody harvested these. That's a field of withered parsnips. Holy mackerel. Walter. Ugh. Well, don't plant parsnips and maybe someone will want to help you. But yeah, we'll see. I think I can just lower this and drag it through the dirt and that will cultivate as long as I don't turn it on. I'm hoping that works. Otherwise we need to pick up a cultivator, but I think we'll be all right. Nice little early morning splashing. All right, so let's start at the top of the hill here and not make ourselves have to come up the hill while we're dragging this. This actually could be a little tougher than I thought. Yeah, as long as we don't fire up the generator there to get those seeds, to turn that seeder on, we should be all right. I don't think David wants us planting grass in his yard here. All right, I mean, that is definitely counting it as cultivated. These are withered parsnips, and this is now just a cultivated piece of land. Oh, this is Ben. Sorry, why did I think it was David? All right, so that's good. So I'll be able to knock this one out. I think what I'm going to end up doing is on the next. So we'll get this contract done here for Ben, and then we'll go take this over to Walter's field. We'll probably grab one of the kids on the way and get them to do the work for us. We'll go back and grab the Landini, take that over to the store. We'll grab our trailer that we had purchased, if you recall, that sort of larger bale trailer, and then I think we'll go pick up. There's a few people that need some trees cut, so we may take them up on that and go get the trees taken down, and then we'll transport the wood. This time we'll actually keep the wood. I mean, it's going to be a little bit tedious because we're going to have to chop it up and put it onto the trailer by hand. Unless I got the loader arms maybe for the Landini, that might not be a bad idea. Then at least I can pick up bigger logs. Anyways, I'll consider that. We're going to be at the store anyways. Maybe not a bad idea. But anyways, yeah, so we'll do that, and then we can begin working on the arrangement we have with with Buddy down there at the sawmill, or at the lumber yard there. He can start turning the wood into products, and we'll get paid as he makes it, which is good. I don't think we're going to make a lot of money, but it's definitely going to help. Those are the kind of income that, so I don't want to call it residual income, because we do the work and then or passive income or whatever, because we're going to do the work and then we're going to sort of watch the money come in, but we have to keep doing the work in order to keep wood into the production there. That'll be a decent way for us to make money. So I'm recording this on, so what did I say? This is episode 6. So episode 4, this is what's the date today? I don't know what the date is, but it's a Tuesday, the last Tuesday of February. So tomorrow is Wednesday, the last Wednesday of February, of which episode 4 goes live, right? I think episode 4 of this series. So you'll be able to enjoy that. That'll be the Wednesday. I'm not sure what's going to come out on the Friday. It'll either be episode 5 of this series, and then we may go like back-to-back New Frontier episodes, because I've got a couple bangers ready for you. And then I recorded another episode of Can I Play Insert Map Name Here on a map. So I won't necessarily tell you what that is yet, but you may. You may be watching this already after that has come out. I just can't remember what order things are going to be coming out. So, but yeah, I found a map that, another map that I definitely wouldn't have even considered this map, to be honest with you. But I got looking at it and I realized that there is 100% a way that I could play it. So many maps. Really, I guess what it comes down to is, provided the map has the detail that I like, it's got sort of a good feel to it. I can pretty much play any map. I can always find a corner hole in the wall, and we can sort of figure out a way to live and make it our own. I was wondering how this. So this is a one multifaceted tool. I mean, we're cultivating right now, which is amazing. But then at the same time, so I bet we can do like no-till. Well, no-till. It is tilling, I guess. Could we cultivate? I have a mod that'll allow me to create fields with a cultivator. So if I turned on that, if I set create fields and I turned on the seeder, would it create the field and plant grass at the same time? I'll have to test that out at some point. What a great tool if it would. I'm gonna have to remember this for other series. So mod drop today. We are getting the mods that. Well, anyways, we're getting closer. We got some nice 25 horsepower tractors today. There was a little Porsche Cub Scout or something like that. Basically 3. There was little John Deere and one other little tractor. I can't remember the brand. Yeah, I mean, I guess we asked for it. I kept saying, hey, give us some small tractors that are affordable. And yeah, those are small tractors. I didn't see the price on them. I gotta look at that. But yeah, that is definitely getting a lot closer to what we need in order to have a Sufferin series. And the more I talk about that, maybe it'll never happen. Maybe I'll just keep with these like mini series that have a little more purpose. But who knows? We'll play the maps that we're dealt and do it in a way that makes sense for us. Really, is what it's going to come down to. So the contracts, the work the farmers need us to do, are definitely drying up. I mean, I think there's maybe 6 or 7 deadwood contracts there where somebody's going to need some help getting rid of the trees, and then there's these cultivation contracts. I mean, we just saw a giant withered parsnip field, so it's quite possible that we're going to be able to pick up a little bit more cultivation work. But yeah, it's not looking like we're going to have much else to do for anybody as we roll into the latter stages of December. Then come the cold months, and then it's like all of a sudden, then it's March, and all hell breaks loose on the farm, where you gotta, make sure you got your crops in the ground, and everything's fertilized and whatever, and that's going to be wild and crazy times. There's a large manure spreader for sale right now. I want to say it's less than 20 grand, and then I also want to say that it has like a 28,000 liter capacity, which is a substantial amount of manure. So a manure spreader, manure is very inexpensive. Fertilizer seems to be quite expensive. Manure tends to burn through a little quicker when you're putting it on a field, but I think the overall expense is less. So with these fertilizing contracts that are coming up, I'm wondering if maybe taking a flyer on the manure. See, we don't have a way to. We're not producing manure at all, so we'd have to just literally purchase all of our manure. But it's not really. I mean, it's not the most expensive thing to have to do. I don't know where we would buy it though. There's got to be a place to purchase manure. All right, so okay, there we go. We just got our money. So yeah, I just messaged Ben to let him know that I was done, and it turns out he's got another contract, which is over near the field's over near the one that we're going to be doing for Walter. So I just agreed to do that, and oh my God, is this the one? Walter also just called me. He's like, "Hey, where are you?" So I told him I was doing a field over here, and he said, "Oh, do me a favor. I got one over in that area. Maybe you could fire that off too." And is it this field? Oh shoot, it's this one. All right, 26 acres of cultivation fever. All right, well, we're going to be employing our first... This is the field I said I wanted to avoid. All right, 26 acres, eh? Okay, well, you know what? We're going to lean on one of the local students here to get this done for us. And then we're going to go have fun moving deadwood. All right, Sven. I heard about this albino Swede that lives in the area. I seem to remember running into an albino Swede back on Riverbend. All right, well, I don't care which way you do it. Just get her done. All right, well, let's hop that. We got a little bit of a run back to our yard, where we'll go and grab the Landini. And then, geez, it's all dawning on me how much... There's another field Walter wants me to do, too, that it's not even on our radar yet. But I figured let's get these ones done first, and then we'll worry about that. I think we're gonna make a couple bucks today, which tells me we probably should... maybe we should dump like... Okay, I'm gonna run back to the shop. We'll get on the let's get into our banking, and let's put some kind of a payment down. I paid almost $700 in interest on the money. Well, I didn't. I mean, it's Pete's bank account, basically. So he paid almost $700 in interest today on the money that he's got borrowed. So it'd be nice to see him not have to pay all that interest. I think this is Walter's property here. I wonder if he'd let us plant something here. He's not doing anything with it. Anyway, sorry, just thinking out of turn. It's the nice thing about these fields here. They're all sort of close. Let me... Oof, that was close. Yeah, anyway, I got about 100 thoughts going through my head as I'm running along here. It's a good thing I got my boots on. All right. Let me go inside. Let's put a couple bucks on this. Okay, I just thought of something. Before I do that, I don't know how much money. I want to see if I can get a loader arm and put it on this tractor, the Landini. So we're looking right now at $94,000 once we collect on the 3 cultivation contracts that we've got lined up. So that's, 90 grand. And then there's another field here, a 50-acre field. Holy. Okay, well, there's a 50-acre field. I don't even like saying that. It sounds horrible, but Walter needs cultivated. So if we got all of those done, that'd be like $140,000. So if I wait till the end of the day to put the money onto the loan, that's probably going to be the smart idea, because then I'll know exactly what we've got available to us. And what's another few hours, or it's going to be more than a few hours, I think, by the time we're done, but let's do that. We could be sitting on a whole bunch of money by the end of the day here, and really put a dent in that loan. Kind of miss driving this. The New Holland's been great, but I miss the old Landini. Especially, I don't think we've really done much with it since we got it all cleaned up. That's a lot of money that we're looking at today. But I mean, it's hard, right? I mean, you could look at, I guess if you look at the life of a farmer at any given time, like take a snapshot, you'll take a snapshot one day and you'll think they're the poorest people because they've got nothing. But they've just put all their money into the inputs and paid all the workers to prep the ground and all that stuff, and then you take a snapshot later on in the season, and they're selling crops and they're cash rich, and it looks great, right? So like looking at the potential to make a bunch of money here, but then really we got bills to pay and some like equipment to maintain and sheep to feed, and it'd be great if we could pick up an extra piece of land there. Like there's a whole bunch of things to consider. So the money disappears fast, and then you don't really necessarily have another way of quickly making that money back. It's not like you can go and cultivate for 150 grand a day. It doesn't happen, or a month or whatever. Once the field's cultivated, it's done. Then maybe in the spring you'll have the opportunity to plant it or something, but we're not planting anything right now. It's January, February, and then March before we can really plant anything, unless it's cotton, I guess, because I think you can plant that in February, or you harvest it in February. I don't remember. Yeah. And looking at the forecast there, it looks like we're calling for snow, so this could be an interesting day. Let's just hope that Buddy there hammers out those fields quickly. All right, there's a couple contracts up by the sawmill, so we're gonna I just grabbed one of those right now, so we'll go up there and we'll see what we can find. Okay, don't hit the tree. Oh, honk at me, man. I moved out of the way. What the heck? The nerve, eh? Alright, I swear it looks like I can take this track up here. Alright, in the off chance that I hadn't unpaused when I did all of this back at the shop there, we upgraded the quickie to the quickie mount on the loader arms there, and purchased painted to match loader arms and pallet forks. Then we purchased a 600 or 650 kilogram weight, had that painted to match, and then we grabbed our trailer. So old Pete there is coming back to one fancy ass tractor. Anyways, yeah, I'm just not sure whether or not I unpaused the recording or it was paused while I was kind of doing all that stuff. All right, so just up along here should be the first trees. Which this is super convenient because the sawmill is like literally right over there. And I think right along here is the trees. Is be the trees? The trees be up here? And then we got a grass field off to our right here, so we can just sort of pull over there for loading. Alright, I'm not feeling too hopeful for our old trailer there. Especially after, wait, hold on, how many trees are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. David wanted us to cut down 5 trees. Okay, we're right there. Is the sun going down already or is it coming up? Come on, sun. I guess there's nothing saying that we have to, there's nothing saying that we have to, get rid of the stumps. We probably don't need to delimb these because this is just going in for production, basically. It's not like we're looking for prime value. Wait, can I pick this one up? 39 kilograms. Okay, let's see if that's... Let's use this as a bit of a measuring stick to see how long a log we can fit on here. Alright, so definitely a little bit longer than that. So let me line this up with the tree. It's kind of a dumb way of doing this, but, you know, it works. Oh my gosh, we paid $550 already. You know what, I shouldn't complain, we're gonna make a bunch of money, so... $550, thousands, whatever. How heavy is this dead wood? 127 kilograms. Well, there was a time when I would have been able to lift that. Alright, I would say we're going to be about there. Alright, let's see how the Landini functions as a logging vehicle. I'm hopeful. We'll go for the biggest log first. Alright. So far so good. Sturdy as anything. So somehow I got to get this on. I should have put a strap on that small piece, and then we got to rolled this one on, and use the small piece to kind of break it. Maybe we can still do that. Let's see if this rolls. Hopefully it stops. Oh wow, that was smooth. I'm kind of a big deal in the logging world, you know? Wow. You would think so based on that. That was impressive. Was the trailer tipping or what are we dealing with over there? I mean, I certainly wouldn't want to do this all the time, but based on the first log. Uh-oh. No, the second one's already... Alright, my true colors are showing now. And so last night at the that Guy Fawkes event, I hung out with George and Doreen there for a while. So nice, those people. I figure if I'm always on their good side, they'll only ever provide good feedback to that counselor Jack. So as we need things done, I think that's how you do it in these small communities, right? You gotta know which wheels to grease. My only worry, I did mention to George, I'm like, man, you need help with anything around the yard or whatever, the house, so you just let me know. My worry is that he's going to take me up on it, but anyways, we'll see how it goes. And the only reason why I say that is because, next thing, if all we're doing is helping out the neighbors with stuff, and meanwhile we're here to make money, improve Pete's farm or whatever, then if Pete doesn't really see eye to eye with his neighbors, all the goodwill we do while he's gone won't really matter. So the dumb thing here, really what I should be doing is just cut this in half. Yeah. That's dumb, eh? That would have been way faster instead of chasing that. So the big logs work better because you can get the forks underneath them. The small logs, not so much. Yeah, I swear it's like noon and it's getting darker. Now that we got this arrangement with the sawmill, this feels way better because now it's like, it sucks just cutting trees down and then not doing anything with the wood. So now it feels like there's purpose to this. I don't think Pete's gonna like the custom painted weight and and loader arms. That is a whole lot of cream going on there. Beige, cream, whatever the color is. I'll have to ask Walter his opinion when I see him. He's, he really liked this old tractor. It's funny, these old farmers, even though they want to act like they don't care about stuff like that, I'm pretty sure they do. Oh, I don't care how it looks as long as it works, right? That's probably something they'd say. See if we can just drop it in the pocket there. All right, this is a great combination, man. Yeah, this is a good setup. I think if we, started to get too heavy, then this Landini would have a challenge. But God, for what we're doing right now, this is like fantastic. And trust me, I've cut down and moved thousands of trees with a small tractor. What is going on here? With a small tractor and loader arms. So I would consider myself a bit of a resident expert when it comes to this stuff. So I wholeheartedly trust my opinion when it comes to classifying loader arm, small tractor combinations. I think Buddy on the cultivation contract's not really going very fast. Although, yes, it's a big field, so maybe that's part of it. But I wonder what kind of strategy they're using to conquer that field. All right, so this one, if we pull it back just a little bit, we create a new little pocket there. All right, I am certain this is the thrilling action that you tuned in for. Geez, I hope he takes 2 hours to pick up deadwood. Yep. This one will be nominated for some type of some type of content award in the category of log picker uppers. I feel like if I take just a little bit off the end, we're going to have a little bit better balance. Ooh, strap that down. All right. I'm not going to collect on that contract until we have this wood into the sawmill because I don't want it to vanish. The next one I think is actually just going to be down on one of these other fields right here. There's like 3 logs, I think. That's yeah, that's good. I wonder how much it isn't. I don't have a way of telling how much wood we have in there in literage, but once we put that into the sawmill, it's going to tell us. Yeah, so I think in the interest of sort of like loose realism, by doing it this way, you know, we're sort of like partnering with the sawmill, bringing them the raw materials that they're making stuff out of it and giving us a cut. I think that's probably a good strategy. So I think over here is the trigger. Okay, let's see what we get. 8,900 liters. Okay, so we don't want this to be a get rich. I don't think there's any way to get rich quick here. What do we got? 24, 24, 33, and 24. So 416 makes 183 and 150. 416 makes 275 and 120. I mean, what we're going to do is basically get... I guess we might as well change output, activate. We might as well just activate everything, I guess. These are the prefab walls are faster. So let's activate cell. Activate cell. So there's our partnership. So right now we feed material in, they produce whatever material they've got, and then on the hour, it should sell off whatever is in there. So that I think is good. Then we're not, you know, handling the. Oh, look at that! Sorry, look at the straps on the front and back straps. I've never seen that before. Sorry, easily distracted. Yeah, that way we're not handling the material. We're really just playing the middleman, I guess. All right. Well, I thought there was another job up this way, but it turns out there's one right down that borders the field where we've got Buddy working right now. So this will be a good time for us to rip down there and go see how they're doing. They're about halfway through. Kind of concerns me that they're only halfway through because that's it seems like maybe they should be further along. But again, who am I to talk? I don't know. I don't know how far. I don't know how long that's supposed to take. I feel like we cruised through the first one this morning, but then the contract right now is actually quite a bit. That field looks quite a bit bigger than the one we started with. The one we started with was a postage stamp compared to the one that's happening right now. So yeah, let's get down there and let's check it out. This is also so it's basically we're doing this next one for Walter too. I don't remember how many trees there were, but whatever. We'll grab that and then we'll see if maybe there's another one we can grab along the way, because now that we're set up like this, we can actually transport some wood, which is good. And then we got to remember to watch. So on the hour, so like 14 in-game minutes at 2 times speed. I've got it set to 2 times speed. We're going to see our money change, and then we'll know. I'm assuming it's going to be under products, or maybe it's under it would be under what product sales, I guess. So that'll be kind of cool. I don't know that we'll make tons of money every hour. That thing's got to really ramp up to make anything, but maybe it'll be dribs and drabs. It's nice to just have money coming in. Okay, so there's the store. So, whoa. So we need to turn here. Well, we need to not die. That's what we need to do. Oh, I think I can see the trees already. Is there a gate up here? Or do I have to go all the way around? Oh, there's a gate right here. Oh, I think this is a gate to the field the guys cultivate. Oh yeah, look at the size of the... Never mind. I'm like, dude, what's taking you so long? Oh yeah. You're basically cultivating a field the size of a small country. Okay, so I gotta hope this drops and falls over the fence or over the wall. No, no, no! Get over there! Get over there! Yes. That's pro level stuff right there. Shoot, and then he's basically right there. Oh yeah, I didn't misjudge that. Let me quickly delimb this and get this tree out of the way. Buddy is gonna be pissed. Let's see if I can just drag the whole tree out of the way. Oh, okay, okay, never mind. Maybe we're okay. $65 kilograms there. Alright, yeah, okay, I was rushing for nothing. Well, then we can use this as a stopper. Wow. Let's never own this field. And then we own the field. Haha, that little flip move always works. Not always, but it definitely works. Uh-oh. Never mind. Uh-oh. All right, perfect. Oh god. All right, so this is literally just 3 trees here, I guess. And you can tell we got stuff to do and we're making some money here because I haven't even checked the store. I don't know what we would possibly want in the store. A harvester would be cool. Oh no, a harvester wouldn't be cool. A cedar, no, cedar wouldn't be cool. Don't need a planter really unless somebody wants to put corn or something in. I was gonna say a harvester would be cool, but if Walter if Walter sells us his harvester in the spring, then maybe that's gonna be a good deal. Although I guess he wouldn't hold it against us if we found a good deal in the store, then I guess it's not the end of the world, like a half price harvester or something. But maybe at that point what I'll do is if I see something in the store, I'll ask Walter what he's got. Just in all fairness, so we know what to expect. And I guess that's not even a guarantee that we'd get that, because if his son wants his, then we're out of luck. I don't know what to think about these cultivation contracts. This guy's like halfway through the first contract, like the first big contract, and there's 2 more. Plus, if it's still available, if he didn't find somebody else, Walter has another field that's the biggest field. This could be a midnight operation. Well, you know what? I mean, it's days like this. I don't hold it against myself if I drop the time down. I mean, I don't want to roll into the... So, by all accounts, we could probably roll into the next day with the contract live, I think, and not lose it because we're still in the same month. But I just remember having lots of issues with contracts in FS22, and you know, like I swear, like you pause the game and sometimes in the contract you'd be in the middle of would just disappear. Like there was I had so many little issues, and you certainly could not think that you could shut the game off and then come back and your contract would still be there. It would almost always disappear. So I don't know. I think I gotta burn the midnight oil here and get all this stuff done. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing right now. Why I feel the need to grab both of these when I can clearly see this is going to end in disaster. It's like the horror movie when the lead actress goes running into the woods at night. You know she's going to die. It's no different when you're going to pick up two logs. Oh, okay, that one's going to slide off. Why don't we have straps? Like, I swear, like if I was out in the field and I had a crazy bunch of logs on a pallet fork, I'd be running a ratchet strap over that thing to make sure that I could get it to the trailer. So it's too bad we can't do that in game. Oh, looks like they're heading to headlands now. So if Buddy does the outside headland first, I'll have to wait until they pass me. Then I can get this third log. Otherwise, I'll be trying to pick the log up as they're trying to get past me. Alright, well, I don't think they're coming this way. So we still got time. Let's go. Ugh. I'm going to cut this one a little higher so we don't run into... Oh, I just saw a notification there. I thought maybe it was telling me I cut down the wrong tree. Yeah, I cut this one a little bit higher so that way it would fall over the fence. So you know what these loader arms do for us? We can now maybe look for... So if we saw a good baler come up, we could... Like if we saw something come up and used for a baler, then if we had that kicking around, we could do any of the contracts, the baling contracts, and then maybe we could work a sweet deal out with one of the farmers. We could keep some of the bales. Don't necessarily need any grass right now, but you know, it's never a bad idea to hoard whatever you can get. And then as well, our own baling, we don't have to, we wouldn't have to do the little tiny bales. Where's our worker? That is a wild looking setup. I just can't get over that. Like that dirt is going through basically a corkscrew. And it must provide so much drag on that tractor. Okay, well, let me look and see where the next field is. Oh, shoot. Okay, that one is back up by the sawmill again. So there's... Oh, it's one tree. All right. We'll go grab this one for a single tree. Can I get out of here in time? I think we'll be all right. I'm sorry. Uh-oh. Whew, I thought that gate was going to hit us. Oh, no, 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 no. All right, we're good. Oh, man, it's crazy out here. This country living is stressful. All right, I've definitely gone the wrong way. I've gone the long way. I should have turned the other way. So I can't accept the money from Walter for that, the job. Could I have gone across there? I could. That's just a grass field. Yeah, sorry, I can't accept the money from Walter for that last one until we deliver these logs. If I just skirt the outside here, that tree should be just up along this line. I don't think anybody's going to be mad at me for doing this. The ground is not frozen yet, but it's getting there. Although I'm not moving very quickly. My only problem is I don't really see a gate, but at least I see the tree. It's got to be this one right up here. Yeah, it's got to be this one. Kind of looked, when I looked at the map, it kind of looked like it could have been over kind of in that area. I was just looking, but no, it's this one. I wish there was a way I could help the our worker there get the field cultivated faster. Short of getting a second cultivator for the Landini, but then that, what would that be, like a 2-meter working width? Oh, did anybody... What the heck? Did anybody look at the time when it changed? I didn't. I'm assuming we made a couple bucks, provided the crew at the sawmill already got working. Oh, come on. We're losing that log. Alright, well that doesn't have to be perfect. We're basically just going to take these logs right over to the sawmill, so we're not going to worry about hitting any cars or anything. Although I don't exactly know how we're going to get out of this field, but... So I guess I don't know whether there's a road involved or not. Okay, so we have a dirt field over here. I'm thinking we can probably get out over in this other end over here, but let's hope for the best. I don't really want to drive through the hedges, but I guess I could. I want to make money. I don't want to have to pay for somebody's hedges. Yeah, look, we have no exit there. There's a gate over there for the dirt field. It's not so much of a gate as a hole in the fence. Let's go. We'll go down here. I can see our destination. It's right over there. This may be a failed operation if we can't get out. Yeah, it's funny what these pallet forks do for us. Kind of really opens up a whole new bunch of opportunities. Like if we could find a baler and a wrapper, then we could just start wrapping bales. Our own, like what did we got 100 bales at 600 liters each, right? So that's 600, is that 60,000 liters? 600 would be so 100 would be 6,000 liters? I don't know. Though 600 times 10 would be 6,000. So yeah, 60,000 liters. Come on. So 60, I think that silage typically goes for about 120 per 1,000 liters. So it'd be 60, 600, 6,000. So what would that be, like 6,000, 7,000, $6,000 or $7,000 worth, I guess. the amount of bales that we got already off of our field. So I mean that's not too bad. If a couple times a year we can get $6,000 or $7,000 off of there for doing silage bales. All right, we got the money from those 2 contracts there. We just grabbed another one from Walter. He's got 7 trees that he needs us to grab over here. Yeah, I also asked him. It looks like in that first hour we made $320 selling wood products. So that's not bad, I guess. I don't know. We're about to come up on another hour's worth of production, so we'll see what that amounts to. It's this way. I did call over to our old Swedish buddy there in the field, and definitely the hills are what's slowing him down. But he's getting closer. I just think, oh God, like, so okay, well, I got to look at something. So that's field 12. Field 12 is 22 acres. Oh, so field 30 that we have to cultivate, that's bigger and a little bit smaller. So I just don't know how hilly this field's going to be. Anyways, we may be taking over. It is only 2 o'clock, but it has this like perpetual darkness that can't seem to shake here. Just so, it always feels like the sun's about to go down. But I mean, it's December, so I imagine January and February must be brutal here. I wonder if that's why you end up spending most of your day just in the pub. Oh, I didn't realize there's a car behind us as we're trying to make up our mind. This guy just wants to go home, probably. Oh, wait, what am I talking about? It's the middle of the day. Okay, so we have 7 trees over here. Yeah, this is pretty much taking up the entire day, right? This is the episode of chopping wood and cultivation. Not to mention, we're starting to run a little long in the tooth as far as this. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. We'll quite possibly do one of those, hey, let's check in when all this work is done kind of thing, so we can regroup and see what we've ended up with, because we do have a lot of work ahead of us. Okay, here's all of our trees. They are spread out, so let's see. I don't remember these trees when we were doing this field. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to attack these. I'm going to get them loaded on the trailer. We're going to go babysit our cultivator friend, and we'll check in again later.
I look out across the water, I smell the salt and feel the breeze, but in my heart I hear the calling of my old home, Tennessee. We don't know where these rivers flow, or why the wind chooses when and where to blow. The sun is gonna rise each and every time, but I've still got Tennessee on my mind. From Leaper's Fork to Watertown, and maybe Johnson City or Memphis bound. No matter where I go, no matter what I see, I still hear the call